What's going on, y'all? Jimmy Macram here. Before we get started with this Q&A, again, there'll be no Lost next week. Don't come looking, don't come asking, because it won't be here. We're going to start again on the 10th, right? Yes, the 10th of October. I'm going to set the Patreon account, and there'll be a major surprise for those of you who do whatever it is you're supposed to do. I'm not sure of the rankings. Yes, I've done absolutely no research or looking at it at all. Now, let's get started. Some background music, please. Not that. Something else. They'll get me in trouble. That'll work. About 36 Greeks. If Echo lived, do you think he would eventually pass John Locke on your list? I'm going to say no. Because John Locke is just so far ahead of the rest of the field that I don't think anybody can manage to catch him. Though Echo and now Ben Linus have come closer than anybody else ever has. 118 Debbie. Jack says he's sick of lying. What do you think he's lying about? I'm going to assume some horrific things happened on the island when they got rescued. And because he keeps, in the episode we saw, season 3 finale, he kept saying he's not a hero, I'm not a hero, I'm not a hero. Maybe he's talking about causing that lady to crash, which is ridiculous, by the way. She crashed because she saw you on the bridge. Focus! But maybe he's talking about whatever happened. Alex Wasty. Sorry. Who do you think will survive to the end of the show, and who do you think will die before the end? Jack and Kate make it. Everybody else is up for grabs. I'm going to assume Juliet dies. Everybody who wasn't here in season 1 dies. So Juliet, Desmond, Penny maybe, I don't know. Ben definitely. All the others. Possibly Sawyer. Cold Fire. Favorite season so far? 3. Do you see the show potentially making into your top 10 based on where you're at right now? My top 10. There's Breaking Bad. There's The Wire. There's Game of Thrones. House of Cards. Oh, The Shield. I apologize. The Great Big Mackie. After that, it gets murky. Probably The Blacklist. It has its flaws, but I just thoroughly enjoyed. There's Vikings. There's The Walking Dead. There's The Sopranos is on the list, so that's 7. Narcos is in the conversation. Am I counting superhero shows? I guess I'd have to. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is on the list. I'd say Lost is in contention right now, somewhere between 9 and 13. One Punch's graphics. Any basic predictions for season 4? Ben dies. Canyon Terrell. How would you rank the season finale with other TV show finales? I haven't the faintest idea. We're talking about regular season finales. It'd be behind season 4 of Game of Thrones, the finale. It'd probably be behind season 6 of Game of Thrones, the finale. It's behind the S.H.I.E.L.D. series finale. It's behind, that's a loaded question. I'd be here all fucking day. Marty 13612. How does the show rank amongst your favorites so far? I just gave you that. Tommy Ortiz. Who do you think the guys on the freighter are? I'm saying, ready? I was thinking about this because I think it all connects. I think it's somebody connected to, if not him directly, somebody connected to Penny's father. How about that? I think I'm dead on with that. Or at the very least, Penny's father's not done. Black Kakarot. Rick Grimes and Gangsta-Ass Carol, John Locke and Jack Shepherd, or Jon Snow and Tyrion Lannister? Rick and Carol, and then Locke and Jack, and then Jon and Tyrion. You had it in the order I have. Kelly Moore Crockett, awesome name. Jimmy, who are your favorite TV characters of all time? Littlefinger, Ragnar, and who else would John Locke be joining? Ready? Littlefinger, Tywin, and Jon Snow from Thrones. Ragnar and Egbert from Vikings. Rick and Carol from The Walking Dead. Big Mackey, Tony Soprano, Walter White, Raymond Reddington, Frank Underwood, I feel like I'm missing a big one. And I do like Light from Death Note. I'm not quite sure that counts. We just do live action. That's it. That's who John Locke and potentially Ben Linus will be joining. Noah Nichols has an awesome question. If there was to be a Lost spinoff called Magical Negro Baby in the future, would you watch it? Yes. At least a couple episodes. And furthermore, if this totally hypothetical situation were to actually arise, would you then sue the creators of said project over copyright infringement? I wouldn't sue them at first. I'd just ask them for money. I believe in peaceful resolution first, always. And then if you don't want to give me my money, I have to take it. Beatrice, Davella, sorry. How do you feel about Juliet? Is she the best female character on the show? With relative ease. Yeah, with ease. Forget relative, just with ease. Kate, Claire would be towards the bottom, and then Sun would be somewhere in the middle, even though she's upsetting me more and more by the day. What's gonna happen for her next season? She could be up for death too. Alright. Breaking Dead, who would win the fight? Locke or Saeed? I love Locke. Saeed would probably, this is just all gloves are off, Saeed probably annihilate him. But then Locke would get back up, because the island heals him. UK YouTube, do you think they would ever get off the island? No, I did not, actually. Maybe with the last episode, right? They would get off. Do you believe Ben is good or evil? He's morally corrupt. Good and evil are relative. I'm sure he's doing the right thing in his head, but he's killed a lot of people and plan on killing more. Audrey makes videos. Why did you not like Charlie that much? There's something about him. I liked him in the beginning. There's something about him. Maybe it's the Claire thing. I don't know. It just became like very much like a caricature of a character. If that makes any sense. Also, do you like Penny and Desmond? I love Penny and Desmond. They're the only couple I thoroughly enjoy on the show. Kate and Sawyer bother me. Kate and Jack bother me. Charlie and Claire bothered me. Sun and Jen, they're still on the plus side, but again, Sun's been getting on my nerves. And I was really rooting for Rose and Bernard to find each other. And now they found each other, they're kind of bothering me. It's just something about it. Like, oh, he's an idiot. I mean, she's always right. I got it. Alright. Jake P. Do you have any favorite character relationship that isn't obvious? Like Ben and Locke, or Locke and Jack, or anyone on Locke? It's a fair question. Desmond and Penny, obviously. Anything about Locke? Desmond and Penny. I actually do enjoy Sawyer and Hurley together. You know, Hurley is one of my favorites. Oh, whenever Jack and Sawyer like come to a head, like face to face, or Saeed and Jack, I enjoy those. UK YouTube. When Kate says I have to get back to him, who do you think she's talking about? My initial guess was Sawyer, but I'm going to guess it's something more shocking than that. Base Bentham. Will you finish the entire series of Lost? Yes. I'll give a strong yes. Dustin Gerber. As it stands, are there any particular mysteries on the island that you hope get an explanation before the series comes to an end? Yes. Number 1. It has to be from the island. What is the smoke monster thing? Number 2. Right. Is Magical Negro Baby willing things into existence? I know it's not from the island technically, that's from him because he had it before the island. But how? Why? That's it. JML Rugby 11. Why don't you like Hurley? Kind of like Charlie. He's a caricature of a character. Even though I don't dislike him. I don't dislike Hurley. Oh my goddamn hat. I don't dislike Hurley. But and he's frequently, I don't say frequently more trouble than he's worth. What does he bring? That's the way to put it. What does he bring? Like, as annoying as Kate can be, she is a tracker, even if it's a half-assed one, and she is a gangster at times. Jack is a doctor, and a leader, and Sayid is a goddamn torturer. Sawyer is another soldier, so to speak, etc., etc., and on down the line. And Hurley, I find to be, until the last episode, worthless. It's probably why I didn't like Charlie, now I think about it. Frothy, my apologies. Films, Inc. What do you think the special means for the rest of the series? How do you see ending now that we know what we know? Somebody told me that, I read, rather, they didn't tell me, people were just commenting, that apparently we'll do flash forwards now instead of flashbacks. So, that's what I think it means. Kimberly Shepard, who do you think will survive to the end of the series? Jack and Kate? I already did this, right? Yeah, I did the one already. Rengoku, you go back in time and now in charge of making Lost Season 4. Who do you kill off? Who do you bring back? What direction do you take the show? Who do I kill off? I kill Kate. No, I don't kill Kate. Those don't kill Kate. I thought so too. I don't kill Kate. Because I think she has a very good character in there somewhere. I kill off Claire. She's worthless. Yeah, I kill off Claire. I think that's it, actually. I might... This is blasphemy. I might kill off Rose and Bernard, I gotta be honest. I just might. Claire, Rose, and Bernard, they're gone. I'm bringing back Echo somehow. The Smoke Monster has mystical powers. And what direction you take the show? I'm not gonna pretend like I know the show better than them. I'm totally down for the ride after last episode. Only thing I would change is Kate all of a sudden just stops finding Jack and Sawyer attractive. And just goes and does her own thing. As badass criminal who blows people up. Dr. Wolves, what are your top 5 episodes so far? That last episode, Walkabout. The season finale from last season. I think I crashed your plane. That one. That's my 3. There's another one I'm forgetting, but that's the 3 I can remember off the top of my head. David Webb, what do you think the nature of the island is? I don't know what that means. Do you prefer the mythology or the characters more? I prefer the characters more, believe it or not. Well, I find the mythology interesting. If we were just following, let's say, Kate and Charlie, and even Jack around this island, Smoke Monster, I wouldn't care. It's Locke, it's Ben, it's Sawyer, it's Sayid, it's Jack, for the most part. That I find, and those particular characters dealing with the island, that I find interesting. Hey now! At this stage, do you think Jake was a real actual person or merely a figment of Ben's imagination way of manipulating the others? I think he is an actual person and it's his way of manipulating the others. The fact that he heard Jacob say something, rather, that he thinks Locke heard Jacob say something, means that Ben knows Jacob is legit. But, hey, why not use it to manipulate others? Jacob told me. Yes, he told me. UK YouTube. Damn, you got a lot of questions there, brother. What if any TV show moments made you cry? You ever seen that episode of Fresh Prince? Where Will Smith's dad?
How come you don't want me, man?
That's about it. I can't think of another moment that even kind of made me cry. I don't get emotional over a TV show. I mean, I don't say I don't get emotional. I don't get like, I'm not gonna cry over a TV show usually. Though sometimes goofy commercials. This is a commercial where this like Asian kid steals something and then like the store owner is gonna whatever and then somebody pays for it and lets him go and then the Asian kid grows up to be a doctor and he saves the guy. And things like that got me. I'm sitting there like, what's going on here? Why am I feeling this way? I gotta go. I know, it's goofy. You think something built up over several episodes that make you cry? Nope, 20-second commercials, that can get me. Afro Gum, I assume not the real one. How do you think the series is going to end? I have the famous idea. I'm not even gonna pretend. I'm going to say Jack and some other people somehow get back to the island. Or at the very least die trying. 57 Stewie, which character from the older season you want to make a return? Echo. Riley Rudd, so far how would you rank the 3 seasons? 3, 2, 1. Kevin the Cow, what would Ben have to do for him to no longer be one of your favorite characters that Lost? He'd have to, do we have any of those yet? Oh wow. Oh, Echo. Yeah, it isn't anything. He'd have to call, like, let's say Echo was around. Ben would have to call Echo magical Negro baby without the magic and without the baby and not Negro. That might get him off the list. Speaking of those, what do you think happened to Michael after he left on the boat in the season 2 finale? And do you think we'll ever see him again? Yes, since you asked me that, I think we'll see him again. I think he went home. I think he, I don't know. I don't care. Michael is still, by far, Kate and Claire can do nothing to displace Michael as my least favorite character on this show, ever. I know some of you are like, yeah, he killed this person, he killed that person. I don't care. I hated him well before that. He was annoying. Whoa! Shut up. How-to boy. If you have to kill a 3-man character right now in the series, who would they be? Claire? Kate? By main characters, you mean like Rose and Bernard, like, are never around. Do they count? Because if they count, I'm going with Claire, Rose, and Bernard. Again, I think Kate's character is salvageable. But if they don't count, Claire, Kate, and I guess Hurley. Yeah, I guess Hurley. Dr. Wolves, biggest mindfuck so far. Locke's legs, Desmond crashing the plane, flash forward, anything else. Wow. As much as I love Locke, Desmond crashing the plane is still impossibly shocking to me. I have no idea why. I should have peeped that when the magnets, or the electromagnetic pulse or whatever, never even thought about it. It still blew my mind. Done!
I think I crashed your plane.
That's it. If I didn't get to you, that's because your comment reached the threshold of what I feel the safe zone. Like, towards the top, I know there's no spoilers. People vote them up, and that's where they are. And then I start getting to like 1 like, no likes. Time to go here. That means these comments have either not gotten a lot of likes or have been voted down. And I want to avoid spoilers as best as possible. Again, none next week. I'll see you Tuesday the 10th, I think I said. Indeed. Post your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe.
We made the Taste Mask. 360 degrees of pure wing rotation for hands-free wing eating.
What the? Hey, Jerry, put this on. He should just feel something what makes me go, I can't do that. I don't even blame Popeyes. Chicken from Popeyes. Okay, I blame Popeyes a little bit.